Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. As I said, here you've got something new starting in Warrington, my town where I live. A new property, a new building being cleared, and it's a new start for something. What's going to happen maybe in 6 months time, 12 months time. You can see from here the complete difference what happens in time. And that's why I'm filming it, just to show you what can happen. And of course with the BBC, that's what needs to happen. You need to scrap everything, start again, afresh, new building, new whatever, new perspective on what the British public want from the BBC. And that's what it's got to do, folks. That's why I'm making this video, just to give you some enlightenment basically, and maybe in 10 years time things will be different. 5 years time, 2 years time, who knows, 2027, when the license fee no longer is needed, things will change. Like this particular bit of land here, something else will be in its place, and something new will be here, like a newborn thing or whatever. And of course BBC are losing 70,000 people roughly a month by not paying £10 million a month. It's not sustainable, folks. It's not practical, not in this world. They cannot do it. So it needs to change. And of course the BBC have to wake up and come to this conclusion that it's going to have to change. Got to subscription or advertisements, commercial situation, not the taxpayer funding the BBC anymore, and extravagant payments on sets like EastEnders, paying £50 million for a set to film in and stuff like this, overpayments of people's retirement, all these things that BBC have been accused of over the years. It's because it's your money, folks, and they don't care what they do with it. They just buy laptops, computers, stuff and everything else, parties, business trips, everything you can think of on expenses and stuff like that. But that's got to change, because like I said before, you're not paying for that anymore. Well, eventually that will change, and they'll have to be run by a company who specialises in TV production and everything else. And of course BBC Studios is making money, but that's for advertised. You know, it's a different separation from the license fee. We can't get information what goes on there, you know, stuff like this. But anyway, these figures I've shown you are just maybe a tip of the iceberg. In 12 months time, more people will stop paying, and then they won't be able to pay the bills anymore, or make programs which can cost a certain amount of money. They won't have it in their situation. So anyway, folks, this is just a short video just explaining what I see about the BBC, how it's going to go. It's you, the public, basically, what you do. You know, if you don't pay, you're not watching, you're not paying, then of course they have to do another business plan. That's what it's all about, folks. And maybe in 2027 they'll have a new charter, which will mean a new fresh start. Like this area here, there's going to be something new here, and that's where it needs a fresh start, a new outlook on things. Better for the public to watch things on maybe a subscription basis, like the iPlayer can be made to do a lot of stuff for the BBC and go worldwide, all over the world, and then to create more revenue for them. But I'm just a small guy, nobody seems to listen. But as I said, that's what needs to happen, folks, and we'll see in the future what happens. Like with this bit of land here, I'll come back in 6 months time maybe and see what happens, and see if anything good happens or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, folks, thanks again for all the new subscribers, new people who tune to the channel. Thank you, friends, for your support. And it's just a matter of time now when the BBC will have to come to their senses about things and move on, like this bit of land here, and something more develops. And people, it's you, the people out there, have got that power to do this by not watching, not paying, and that's all you have to do, folks. So I'll see you again. Thanks again. Bye now.